Hello ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's Papa Bale. Welcome to the channel. We are currently looking at a pulse motor. It's a third of the way done. We've got our our three drive set up here. It's going to end up being a 120. We've got the second coil for each one of these done. It's spaced and timed a little bit off, so we're trying to get some speed here. So let's check it out actually. When this one's dead on, this one will be coming up. And when it's halfway, it'll be right there. When it's shutting off, it'll be right there. Okay? That's the way that works. Alright. Now all these are bifilar coils or more. So I think these two have trifilar. And all the rest of them are bifilar. With 26 and 32 in these three, and 26 and 30 in these three. So these are actually the triggered coils, these three. So 30 gauge for that. And then I wound in series. I went 26 first and then 30, and then to the transistor. So let's see what that does. My guess is we're going to get a very low amp draw. And we'll start with 12 volts. I think ultimately I'm going to have to switch power supplies to see the Okay, so we are not drawing amps currently. But I sense that it is functioning. At 12 volts, it will not function very well due to the length and the size of the wire. And what I mean by speed. So I'm gonna turn it up until we get 0.1 amps. You can see it kind of kicking on a little bit as I turn it up. We're at 17 volts, so I've turned it up 5 volts so far. Woohoo! Alright, 19.4. Oh, there it is. We're at 0.1 amps, 100 milliamps. We're getting squeaks out of the motor now. That's awesome. So from here, we can turn it up a little bit. So this is all the way up on this power supply. 24.9 volts. That's pretty awesome though. Still going pretty slow in my mind. We're drawing 0.1, now we're drawing 0.2. So I'll drop it down a little bit. .7. We're at 0.1. I think it's going up though. It's smooth. Slow, but it's smooth. So we're going to make 3 more coils this size. And we'll make cores for them as well. So very high voltage, very low amp draw. Which I expected would happen. But it's okay, because I like being able to have more freedom with my remote control over here. So when I turn it all the way up, I don't want it to burn out on me, you know. And I'm not so sure what I want to do yet. I want to get the other three coils done, and then whether or not I switch power supplies will be determined at that point. I think I'm gonna do it though, because I want to see it go fast and like not have a problem with the amps and overheating and everything. Here, let's. That one's good. That one's good. I'm brave touching these things. Yeah, that one's good too. So all these are good. They haven't overheated. They haven't fried out yet. And I think that's really cool. I got one other cool thing to show. Um, Here, I'll be right back. Alright, so this is my my wind water turbine build, part of it anyway. And let's go check the other part out, or another part out. I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got one layer in there of turbine so far. So I think it's going to be really freaking cool. We're going to try and glue them in there so they look the same. Yeah, I can't wait. But, you know, I'm in the process of building it, so I have to wait. And I'm going to have it attached to the shaft, so the shaft will spin. So we'll have multiple ways we can generate. We'll generate on the shaft. We'll generate on the generator. I call it the platform. What it really is just 3 or 4 discs glued together on the end. So you can put some magnets on that. And yeah, that's going to be cool. The next blue thing, the next fin, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be 3 times thicker than that one. So it'll be like that, sticking up a little bit higher, and then I'll put another disc in. We're going to have 4. Looks like we're going to have 4 altogether, or 4 more wind catchers. And this is tried and proven. I've tested this. This works very well. And then we're gonna get the shop vac out. It's a 2 horsepower shop vac. We're gonna plug the hose into the ass end of it, and we're gonna have a blast. We're gonna see what we can do with that. We are gonna adopt this for generation. So we're just going to attach this big rotor to the shaft completely, and we'll have it spinning on some bearings. Should be pretty nifty. This is what's left of the first one, or quote unquote prototype. So you just blow the air and this thing will spin like really, really fast. It's going to be hooked up on this. And the bearings you see will go in these little metal holes, and hopefully they'll stay in there. But not until I'm like absolutely certain that's the way I want the build to be. And that's why they're not in there right now. Alright, cool beans. So I said that, yeah I did. Very cool. And we're going to be maybe doing a live in the next couple days, and we're rounding up everything and showing off our stuff. This motor is a suggested motor, and so is the gyroscope over here. It wasn't suggested as a gyroscope, but I decided I'd make it into a gyroscope because it's cool that way. But in order to change it, we just got to take the rotor in the middle, fix it to something on the table here on the shaft, and then the top part can spin around and the middle part will stay. It'll be easy to do. I might even do that because I do want to see how fast it will spin around without the gyro effect, because it's a pretty smooth operator itself. I kind of want to turn that on now, but I'm not going to do that. It'll take quite a bit of time. We'll do it in another video. Alright, thank you very much. Some good cat. All of these things I have covered in the video, and they are very cool. And there we are. The recap is complete. Thank you very much. Please subscribe. Have a good night. Bye now.